Hi snooker fans, Curtis Braithwaite and Emma Mafflin here for Dafasnooker.com. I'm with Martin O'Donnell and Kevin Starr to discuss his recent form, his journey into the last 16 of the UK Championships and much more. So boys, how are you?
Very well, thanks.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Hi guys.
Martin, starting with you mate, fantastic form of late. A couple of quarterfinals in China, been getting results all the time here in second biggest tournament of them all. Last 16 mate, you must be feeling great about things at the moment.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely the best part of my career by a mile. Nice to have a bit of consistency from the game, you know. And got to my first quarter final this season, and it was nice to back it up so quickly, you know, rather than be a bit of a one tournament wonder, you know, to get to a second quarter final in the next China comp. And yeah, a couple of last 16s now, still in this one, you know, it's yeah, I'm in a good place at the minute.
He showed some real gritty matches as well. Like yesterday, got a bit ropey. Was 4-0 up, went to 4-3, made a great break of 88. He brought it back to 5-4 and made a great break again of 59 to win 6-4. I mean, you're really showing some metal and showing some class now as well. And you've actually added scoring to your game, which has been a massive factor in the success of recent months, pal.
Yeah, absolutely. The scoring's been a big improvement in my game. Winning a lot more games in one visit and putting people under pressure. And when you're winning games and you're in good shape, and mentally I'm in good shape, you know, when people come back at you and stuff, you don't panic. You know what I mean? You just know that when you get your chance, you're going to be good enough to do the damage when you get in. Because I wasn't doing a lot wrong. I mean, I had it in my first game. I was 3-1 up against UC, and he went berserk for 3 frames after the interval, went 4-3 down. And I didn't panic there, and that comes from winning games, confidence, belief in my own ability for when I get the chance. You know, if you get the chance, sometimes you just got to be a bit patient and wait for your chances and be composed when you get them. You know, because in the past, I mean, this is my 6th year on tour, so you know, you do your learning, you do your apprenticeship. You know, in the past, 2 years ago, I'd have panicked for sure, and I'd have got beaten in the first round, going 4-3 down. I'd have thought, you know, what's going on here? It's all going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learn to cope with things out there on the table. Now anything can happen. You know, when I was 4-0 up yesterday, I knew it wasn't going to be straightforward after the interval.
Yeah.
Because, you know, quite often it never is. You know, he didn't get a chance. I think he scored 1 point in live snooker yesterday in the first 4 frames.
Mm.
You know, so as soon as he got a couple of chances after the interval, he played well and came back at me. You know, and it was nice to be involved in a good tussle out there, to be honest.
Yeah, good stuff. And let's just touch on your man as he takes a swipe of his water there.
Kev, we asked you to sit in this interview because we know not only you're a good friend of Martin's, but you're big support for him as well. So you must be feeling proud, and it's nice to see him in good form. So how are you feeling, and what have you got to say?
Well, you know, I think the overriding feeling, Emmy hit it on the head there, is, you know, very proud of him, because we've, you know, it's been a long road. 6 years on the tour for Martin. I think, you know, you said there about serving his apprenticeship, and I think you have to do that in this game. You know, you see very occasionally you get a young player coming through with like a bit of exceptional talent who might kick on very quickly. But the game is so tough, we all know that. You know, there's so many good players around that, you know, you never stop learning. And I think what I like to think the last couple of months and what's happened to Martin is reward for the gradual, you know, the building blocks have been put in place. Lots of hard work over that time. Lots of thick and thin, particularly thin. And yeah, it's nice to savour it now. I mean, you know, we're not kidding ourselves by any means that there won't be tough times to come. But you know, when you've driven home from Gloucester, as we did, when you know, after Q school and the year Martin dropped off and whatever, and you've gone through those kind of lows, and you know, it's funny how you think about these things. I was just thinking this morning actually about one particular game. I think it was out in Rotterdam. Martin lost on the final black 4-3 in a decider to Michael Leslie, and he would have played Ronnie next round.
Yeah.
and you know, things like that, real tough things to take. So when you get a bit of success, you just it's nice to savour it, and you know, he deserves it for all the hard graft he's put in over the last 6 years.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you there, Kev. I mean, to be honest, not just because he's one of the nicest lads on tour, but he's such a hard grafter, and he really has put the hours in day out. He's one of those practices that actually always on the ball with it. I speak to Sonny at his new club in Dunstable. I know how hard he works, so every bit of success he's having at the moment, he absolutely deserves 100%, pal, which is great for us all to see as well.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, as I say, this is it's strange because you find yourself the sort of obviously the main priority for Martin, as it is for all players when they get on the tour, is to try and cement a place in the top 64. And now that box has been ticked. You know, you reevaluate, and it is a bit of a time for taking stock. But the one thing that, you know, I know he won't do is take his foot off the pedal here, because nobody's in any doubt that as soon as you get complacent in this game, you're going to get caught out. So you know, now it's about setting new targets and kicking on. Absolutely,
Kevin. Now, you know at Dafasnooker.com, you never get away with anything with us. And you are going to get dug out about this, Kev, because Martin, now, you and Kevin have got a little deal on you. Any quarter-final you get to, he produces a nice cheesecake for you. Because I must say, guys, and me and Emma can definitely vouch for this, Kevin produced a cheesecake at the last year's Welsh Open, which was different class, right or wrong?
Very good. Very good.
So we'd like to give him his props on that. But
I'm disappointed, Kev, because you've turned up with not even, no cheesecake, not even a Christmas cake. I mean, what is going on?
Well, I mean,
you know we're here. You know you're going to get dug out about it. Where is it? What's going on?
Well, of course, I'm used to being on the receiving end when it comes to the cheesecake. But you have to understand, we're talking about an exclusive product here, so they can't.
It can't be rushed.
Yeah,
quality.
I mean, there'll be people who'll be wondering, maybe wanting to know a little bit about this cheesecake.
Well, yeah, because it's as rare as rock and horse. You know what comes next?
Delia Smith baked strawberry cheesecake, and you know, it's my signature dish, General.
Well, no, it's Delia Smith's signature dish, isn't it?
Well, it was.
You just told everyone the recipe.
Yeah, but I put my own slant on it. That's the key. And you know, I've always said with the cheesecakes.
Yeah, but Kev, we hear more about it than we taste it. I've had one off you, and that was one slice.
Yeah, Kev, my co-worker's right there, mate, to be fair, Kev.
Well, this is why I get so frustrated.
Yeah, but he has always said that you've
got
to earn the cheesecake, because you know they're that good, and I have earned them, and I'm still waiting for my second
exactly, because we thought once he earned them, that's our slice.
If I win my next match, I'll have two in the tank.
Well, I'll tell you what, General, I mean, let's get this on record then, let's get this on camera. We've talked about, you know, me and you getting on best of 5, right, on the bays.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to put a cheesecake on the line for that.
Well, you might as well buy the ingredients now.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, Kev, because you can't possibly beat CDG in best of 5 on the 12x6, mate.
Well, you know, I mean, you say that, General, but I have to tell you, the word on the circuit is that you're a little bit flaky, and I'm thinking with my scoring game, I'm a little bit like the boy here. You know, my scoring has improved, and I'm thinking that if I can get in early, maybe make a 16, couple of 8s or something like that.
Well done, Kev,
I think you'll fold.
Well, Kev, how do I earn mine? There's a table outside.
Right.
And
we'll do the Reds challenge.
Shall we do that Reds challenge?
Yeah.
You get a minute to pot as many Reds as you can. So if I beat you at that, do I earn myself a cheesecake?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but Kev, we don't just want to hear yes, mate, because we've heard yes before, Kev. Like, we've had a few cheesecakes on Liverpool-Everton, Kev, and I've only had one in 15 derbies, mate.
Kevin will let me down.
Well, look, we're on camera here, so I can't go back on my word. No. So I'm happy to say, there's the challenge. We'll have a best of 5, General.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. You got me there, Kev.
I'm prepared to play that wherever it suits you.
He's put it out now, he's put it out.
He'll travel to you.
I'll come to you if you want to play on your own stable.
Okay, I'll tell you what, mate, they all say that, but they don't want to come down after the first trip, mate. They all say it, mate. Right. I've heard it before, Kev.
Let's get it on.
But look, we got the banter bit out of the way. Let's focus once again on Martin before we wrap things up and just say, Martin, look how proud we are of you and your recent achievements, pal. Like I said, Jagu Dong or Ding next for you. Yeah. Tough, whichever way it be, mate. But I'm sure you'll be quietly thinking to yourself, do you know what? If I produce my game, I've obviously got a chance as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter who you play. They're all tough games from here on. Well, they're tough games from the start. But I know I'm in good form. You know, it's going to take someone playing well to beat me. It generally has this season. And I've played a lot. See, the thing is, I've played a lot of top players recently.
Yeah.
And you learn so much, even when you come off defeats against them. You learn so much, you know, and you take little bits and bobs from each game that you play against them. So I'm just building up my tank of experience. And I'm quietly confident that whoever I play, I'll be ready and I'll give them a good game.
Good man. Just before we go, me and my co-worker Rem, we just want to touch on fatherhood for you, mate. How little Charlie is as well. We haven't caught up with you. How the little man is. How's it going, man?
Oh, mate, he's absolutely flying. So he turned 1 last week, and he started walking now.
Quality.
And he's got us wrapped around his little finger.
That's gone so quick.
Yeah, I know.
We met you, didn't we? To wet the baby's head.
I know.
We played bowls and bowling, whatever it was. That's gone quick.
It's the best thing that's ever happened to us by an absolute mile. You know, he just makes you smile and laugh every day.
Yeah.
And he brings you back down to earth, you know, and he lifts your spirits, you know. If you have a bad day in the club and you've missed 15 blacks off the spot, he doesn't have a clue. So you go home, you play around, and you forget about things, you know. And next day you start again and go again, and you know, same thing. You know, I come back quarter final, I'm buzzing. He don't care. He just wants me to play around. He doesn't want to know about my matches and stuff like that. You know, he's too young. But no, it's brilliant. It's just, you know, I'm very, very fortunate. You know, that we've got a beautiful boy, and we're very, very happy.
Good man. Well, look, Paolo, we're going to let you go and relax and chill for the rest of the day because obviously you've got a big match again tomorrow. But look, fantastic getting to the last 16 so far. Thank you both for so much time.
Yeah. Thank you.
I really appreciate it. And
good luck.
Pleasure.
Good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks very much. Appreciate that.
Now, Kev, let's get those challenges
Let's get it on.